His final dance, his first warning. How many times can one man stare at the same mountain before the mountain starts staring back? Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Joseph, and welcome to Joji's 5 Cents. If you haven't done it already, leave a like, subscribe, and share the video. Leave your 5 cents, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Show some brother some love, and let's get into this. The reason is Cristiano Ronaldo. CR7, Mr. CU himself, is playing a sixth World Cup. Sixth World Cup. Most footballers are retired by this time, coaching and arguing with referees on television by this age, but not Cristiano Ronaldo. At 41 years old, CR7 is still chasing that one trophy that has haunted him longer than any defender ever could in his career, the World Cup, the Golden Crown, that final infinity stone, the one achievement missing from football's most decorated superhero collection is this. And if Portugal thought match day one was going to be comfortable stroll through the park, DR Congo showed up with a bulldozer and made the final score. Portugal won, DR Congo won. And trust me, the score line might actually flatter Portugal. Now, since you might not have seen the match, let me just recap what happened. All right. Portugal arrived looking like the one that could come to this party and spoil it for DR Congo. Loaded with talent, loaded with expectations, loaded with enough technical quality to make football purists cry tears of joy. Meanwhile, the DR Congo arrived carrying something much more dangerous, nothing to fucking lose. And football history has taught us many, many things. Out of them, one of them is this: never trust a team with nothing to lose. Those teams are football's versions of a shopping cart with a broken wheel, and you have no idea where that damn thing is going. And that's exactly what happened. Portugal struck first through Yao Neves, early goal, perfect start. Everything was going according to plan. Portuguese fans were already mentally adding 3 points to the table. Commentators were prepping their speeches for, oh, Portugal are title contenders. And somewhere in Lisbon, someone was already popping champagne to that goal. The DR Congo, of course, looked at that script, thought about it some more, and fucking laughed. They threw it directly into the nearest bin on that pitch because the Leopards didn't come to admire Ronaldo CR7, Mr. CU. They came to hunt. Every duel out on that pitch was like a street fight. Ah, it was so nice to watch. Every second ball became a war zone. Africa, the continent, landed up in the US, a war zone, friends. Every challenge felt like somebody was trying to win custody of that football off a divorce gone really wrong, and slowly Portugal started looking uncomfortable. Then the moment came. This moment will be replayed in Congolese households for decades to come. Remember the name Yohan Wissa, the man, the goal machine for Congo, scored, recreated DR Congo's first ever World Cup goal ever. Not in this tournament. It's not their first year with the goal. It's the first goal ever. Ever. Imagine waiting for generations for a moment and then waiting half a century more to return to the World Cup stage and then scoring that first goal against Cristiano Ronaldo's good old Portugal. That's not a football memory. That's a bloody national holiday in the DR Congo, and it will go down as one. And suddenly the entire atmosphere changed. Portugal still had possession, they still had the stars, they still had the reputation, but football doesn't care about reputation. I've stressed that so many times on this channel. Football is the ultimate receipts business, and the DR Congo came up with a shit cartload of receipts on the day. Meanwhile, the cameras were hunting for Ronaldo himself because that's what happens when you're Ronaldo. The spotlight follows you everywhere like a little lost puppy. Sad but true. And that's where things become interesting because for 20 years, Ronaldo has made Father Time look unemployed and on the sidelines. He's outrun it, he's outjumped it, he's outworked it, he's embarrassed it. But for the first time in a long, long time, Father Time took a good look at this man, his thighs, and told him, it's tracking time, boy. He hung a GPS on this man and sent him out there on the pitch because his movement wasn't quite there. The explosiveness that Ronaldo has, but he runs up with his little shimmy shammy, wasn't there. That constant danger of good old CR7 wasn't there. Now, I'm not trying to hate watch or hate whatever this. But for stretches of that game, Portugal looked less like a Ferrari and more like a Ferrari behind a tractor. Wink, wink. Yeah, that's a Lamborghini, by the way. But still beautiful, still impressive. Just not moving very fucking fast, isn't it? That's how Ronaldo was. Now, listen. Ronaldo fans, the Ronaldo fan army, before you launch a tactical nuclear strike in the fucking comments, let's be fair. This isn't purely on him, and I agree because Portugal have enough talent to start their own Avengers team. You have Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Rafael Leao, Vitinha, Yao Neves, good old Ruben Diaz sitting on the bench wondering what to do. Mateus Nunez. He what's going on with this team? There's allied talent every fucking where you see, yet somehow they look so cautious on the day, so predictable, so safe, like a band playing their greatest hits instead of writing a new album. And what the reason why I say this is it raises some uncomfortable fucking questions. As Portugal become too loyal to the past, are they building around Ronaldo? Still, or are they being limited by the need to build around this man, build around Ronaldo? And perhaps the biggest question of all, Roberto Martinez, my man, do you still make decisions at that team? Or is Cristiano Ronaldo operating on a level where the type of influence is normally reserved for heads of state or fucking superheroes? What's going on, man? Come on, we're waiting for some answers. These questions aren't going away though, especially after what happened next because the DR Congo nearly won it. Yes, they nearly or actually could have won it. Cedric Bakumbu hit the post. The post just centimeters away from producing one of the biggest World Cup earthquakes in recent memory. Portugal weren't hanging by a thread, they were hanging by a bloody coat button. And when the final whistle blew, the reactions told the whole story, by the way. They looked frustrated. DR Congo looked immortal, like they took a immortal pill or became mortal. God knows what. They went to Zeus and asked him for immortality. I don't know, because technically both these teams earned 1 point. Emotionally, one felt like a winner, and the other felt like yesterday's fried rice. Yes, yes, I'm going after them because I actually said that this team could win the World Cup this year, but that match didn't look like it. And that's why this remains football's greatest ever theater spectacle because Portugal had it, but they drop points every 4 years. These giants arrive, giants like Portugal, and they expect a huge round of applause for doing sweet fuck all. And then an underdog walks on stage and steals the microphone. Tonight, that underdog was the DR Congo. The Leopard didn't just earn this draw, they announced themselves to the world. As for Portugal, yes, the talent is there, the quality is there, the dream still alive, yes. But this tournament just delivered a warning label to you guys. I hope you've seen it. I hope you've heard it. And Cristiano Ronaldo, come on. It's your final World Cup journey. Is this going to feel like a victory parade or a sob story? Another sob story in your impressive career, in your impressive CV, and more to say, but little time to say it. The mountain is still there, my friend. This looks like your last stand. That trophy is still waiting. The question is simple. Can you deliver on football's Everest? Or are we witnessing the moment that the mountain becomes too high for even the greatest climber of his generation to actually maintain it or climb it? One thing is for certain, if this is Portugal's start to the tournament, the road to glory is about to become one hell of a ride. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. CR7, the world's eyes are on you, my boy. Let's go. Come on, let's go.